Welcome back. So this time around, we want to look at our data. When you look at our questionnaire we developed last time, we have different sections, uh, which we label A, B, and C, and we have our coding and labeling. So we assume that the data has been the questionnaire has been dispatched, whether you do it online through Google form or you give it out face to face or you hand over manually to the respondent. Most is important that the data is collected and collated. So when data is collected, this is how you collate the data. All right, you enter them into Excel sheet like this. That is, if you collect the data manually using physical contact. But if you collect the data based on online form, like a Google form, for example, then you don't have problem. The data will be collected and just need to rearrange, right? Okay, so let's assume we have the data collected for this our data arrangement. If you remember, these are our variables that we have in our data. Well, each of them, okay, nothing is missing. Okay, and look at it very well. We have our T1, T2, T3 for training and development. We have our M1, M2, M3 for motivation. We have our L1, L2, L3 for our leadership style. And we have our P1 and P2 for our performance, film performance. So this is the structure of our data. This is what we coded, if you remember. This is what we coded. Okay, so when you scroll down, you see that the data contains total number of look at it here. We have a 190. Okay, in total 190. Right. So excluding the heading. So I'm not counting the heading. So 190 total. All right. Let me just heading is bold, for example, so that to differentiate. So we have 190 in total, and you can see that there are some null values here. Look at it, null here, which means those areas that they didn't provide answer, they did not maybe circle, because not most it's normal most times when you give out questionnaires, people may not actually circle the questionnaire. They may just omit some question they don't understand. So it's a normal thing. So just understand that. So when they come, when they return the question to you that are not part of it, you can remove them manually if there are not many. Or if if there are many, then you have to remove them by using software. Okay. So we are going to be looking at that later. So, but for now, just understand that we have a total of 190 data observations we have collected now, and you can see our columns here. All right. So this is our data set. So we are good to go now. So this is just I just want to you to understand. You can look at the data one by one. Understand. You must understand your data set first. When you have collected them, just look at them, each of them one by one. The gender, the age, the race, marital status, the education level, the working experience, the income level, department. You need to understand them. You need to know what they actually collected, what should they supply to you. Then you scroll up at them and look at them one by one. Then know which one that are missing, which one that are null, so that you look to know how to address them. So for now, this is just our data for now. So just understand that this is how you collect your data. So the next class I'll be looking at the programming part, how to bring it in and begin to answer the following questions that is posted to us during the research question. So for now, so I'm going to stop here for now. Then I'm going to proceed to the next class. Thank you so much for listening. I will see you in the next class. Thank you.